Hey, how you do? This is the #1 podcast. Oh, not in the world. Not yet, anyway. Just my first ever podcast. Welcome to Harlem Muse, where we pick and choose and have our views, and we try to tell the whole news, but everything seen from Harlem, with real people, real folks that live up here, unscripted, live and direct from the street. That's how we do it. Here we go. All right, it's early Monday morning, and I'm walking. I ran into these three interesting-looking black men, and so the question is, hey Diane, what's going on here?
Today
is going
we're
on?
having the Mims family reunion. My grandparents raised my parents.
All right. So go, brother.
Well, Michael Ford from Bedford-Stuyvesant. I'm an immigrant from Bed-Stuy to Harlem.
Okay.
You know, when you're from New York, you usually don't borough hop, but you know.
Yeah.
When you get married.
Hi, Karen Mills.
Okay.
Live in Harlem. Out walking my dog.
What's your name?
That's Hank.
That's Hank. Okay.
Hank is a new puppy.
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm Trell. I'm from Harlem. I'm an up-and-coming trainer.
Okay.
Doing basketball. I'm from the neighborhood. I'm on 130th and 5th Avenue right now. This is what I call my park.
Hey, my name is Meech. I'm with my family, my daughter, my wife, and my next daughter.
Okay.
And we're from
What's her name?
Allison Richardson. Well, I was born here in New York City at the now defunct Flower Fifth Avenue Hospital, known as Cardinal Cook right now.
My name is Chester Hawkins. I was born and raised in this neighborhood. Went
Right.
to that school right there. I moved in this neighborhood at the age of 8, 64, somewhere around.
Okay, my name is Aaron Brunson. I have my own girls team that I sponsor myself. It's called Aaron B All Stars.
Okay.
Oh.
What you got to say, Corey?
I'm nothing. I'm out here working, cooking, jerking chicken, my usual, Monday through Friday, helping my brother build his business.
Okay, so you're out here in the park.
My name is Lucas. I'm from Harlem, 143rd. I don't really have a job.
You got it.
Yes, my name is Steve. And I'm just sitting out here with my friend. And we're just talking.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Patricia.
Okay.
DJ Mario.
What's up there? How you doing, young
I'm doing great. I'm doing real great.
You able to stop a moment and balance? It's all about balance, right?
Okay. So that's how we do it here at Harlem Muse. We go into the streets and we talk to people. See what's going on, see what's on their mind. But wait, there's more. We do interviews up close and personal with entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, and politicians, eventually. So, if you've come this far, give us a like and a subscribe and watch us build this thing, alright? So, I did an interview with Dodji from Royal Kente Gallery, right here in Harlem, on 7th Avenue, also known as Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard, and 139th Street. Check it out.
Hey, my name is Dodji and you are watching Harlem Muse.
Hey, it is my pleasure to be here at the Kente Royal Gallery. It is the focal point of art in Harlem right now. There are many amazing shows here, and I'm here today to speak to the owner and curator, Mr. Dodji. All right, Dodji, we have become, acquaintance over time, and I've heard
almost since the beginning.
Right. And I've heard pieces of your story, but I want to get a real backstory, where you come from.
Right.
Not necessarily physically, but where you come from artistically and physically, and how this idea came into fruition.
Right. So it is my pleasure to be part of your interview series.
Right.
Thank you so much for choosing me. It's such an honor.
Right.
And welcome to Kente Royal Gallery.
Okay.
I am proud that we have been able to establish a community here in Harlem of artists, writers, poets, all kind of creative people. I'm originally from Togo in West Africa, and Ghana. I say that because Togo and Ghana at one point way back, it was the same place.
Right.
As a matter of fact, half of my family is in Togo and half of my family is in Ghana. Moved from West Africa to New York City and went to school, got a business degree and all of that stuff.
Okay.
And I worked in Chelsea for years. And working in Chelsea, I visited a lot of art galleries in Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
But it was always a question in the back of my head about why there are not enough art galleries in Harlem, which is the Black Mecca. Out of all the 1,500 art galleries in New York City, there's less than 1% Black-owned art gallery.
Mm-hmm.
So we talk about representation. Representation matters. We talk about Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. In 2018, before 2020, in 2018, I was like, you know what? My wife and I, we thought about it. We're like, okay, let's put our life savings behind the project. And in 2019, we opened up a Kente Royal Gallery.
Okay, it was an act of bravery and faith.
Faith, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, a lot of faith.
So as time went on, what has the experience been like for you here?
Oh yeah, it's been wonderful. This is our 4th year in a pandemic,
right?
I should add. We immediately, when we opened up the gallery, it was like a huge success because it was needed. We wanted to have a place not only for display art and showcase work of art, but we want to also be a community space where people can come and exchange ideas and work together as a community, right? So from the beginning, when we just opened up, people start coming in, we were having a blast. I mean, for 6-7 months, it was just unbelievable. And then 8 months after we opened the doors, the pandemic hit in March 2020.
Right.
But we are still here.
Right.
It's been a blessing. I thank the community in Harlem. I thank all the artists that have been here, been part of the success of what Kente Royal Gallery is. Starting a business, just before a century, one in a century pandemic has taught us a lot about relying on experiences and relationships in the community, because you can't do it by yourself.
Right. I can definitely testify as it to being a community space. I don't think I've come in here one time where I didn't meet a very interesting person. I didn't have a really, really good conversation.
Right.
We could say a high-level conversation,
That's right.
as people are saying these days. But yeah, it's a real magnetic spot, and it's the art, and I think it's the curation of the art also that gives the energy for it.
Right. We made sure from the get-go we want it to be all-inclusive. It doesn't matter if you're just starting, painting or drawing, or if you are selling, mid-career artists or even top artists. We have a range of, artists that have been here. We've sold pieces for anywhere from $25 to thousands of dollars. Right. So we want it to be all inclusive. We don't want it to be a place where it's not accessible for, people that look like us or people that are just like starting, As a matter of fact, one of the things that we do also in March, for example, every March, we do all women artist exhibition. This past March, we had 28 women artists that exhibited here because women are severely underrepresented in the art world. Yeah. And they represent like maybe 3% of artists in major national museums. So yeah, we want to help everybody. We want to make sure everybody's represented.
Okay, it sounds really good. So what do you project for the future for Kente Gallery?
Well, one of the dreams that we had starting up the gallery is to work towards making the success of artists that are starting, emerging artists, the so-called emerging artists that they call them. So for us, if 10 years from now, some of our artists that exhibited here become major artists that are acquired, the works are acquired in museums and they become major artists, that would just be the ultimate, joy for us. But at the same time, we are very happy with what we're doing right now. Because this exhibition, for example, that we have here, it's curated by William Daniels, who is one of the very few black male quilters in the country. Yeah. He's doing his PhD right now, and he brought 15 of his friend artists here to do this exhibition. So again, we work with organizations such as the UMass, the Upper Manhattan Empowerment Zone, and LMCC, the Lower Manhattan Cultural Center. So we want to be part of the community, and we want to be able to help everybody, all the artists that are emerging. Right. And 10, 20 years from now, we'll see what happens.
That's beautiful. All right, thank you very much. I think I know some more about you. I feel a little closer. Yeah.
No, it's my pleasure. It's been my pleasure. I'm glad you're doing this. I wish you the best of success for it. I think just like the Harlem Renaissance happened 100 years ago, and there was all kind of writers and musicians.
Okay, there you have it. Kente Royal Gallery. Very interesting. Dodji, of course, is a thoughtful, caring artist himself, and a pretty good guitar player to boot. He saw a way to help his community and fulfill a need, and that's how success is made. Okay, so there's something that's been bugging me. Part of what everybody's calling the awakening, I think you could say that. But it's this idea of what is common sense and how that's just, from an old school perspective, that's just being ignored right now. What is common sense? People are exercising what I call modern sense, which just has to do with you and how you feel and how you see the world. Because if you feel a certain way or if you see a certain way, then it's your truth. And, you know, nobody can argue with you because it's your truth. They say truth, yeah, but it's yours. So, and if you don't like it, you're a bigot. That's what they say. Or if you don't agree with it, you're a bigot because it's my truth. So I could feel a certain way. I could say a certain thing or be anything. And if it's my truth, it must be respected. And somehow, common sense, when applied to that way of thinking, just loses. It just loses. No common sense there. It's common sense not to go out your house looking disheveled, unkept, or in some case frightening. But if it's your truth, then hey, that's how I see it, and that's what I want to do. Hey, do what you want to do, man. Do your thing, yo. That's you. But you look crazy. But you can't say that. You can't say that. Because you'll be a bigot. What we're going to do right here as we make our way out is drop some new music. That's right. From an artist that lives in Harlem. Yes, Harlem. Her name is April Moye. She's a vocalist. She's an actor. She's an educator. And I had the pleasure of producing this track for her called Carmen.
Too much to be thinking of. Oh, that coming, falling in love is much too bittersweet. She hides her heart, calls it obsolete, so weak. Coming, oh, coming. Are you happy? Coming, oh, coming. Are you happy? Coming, oh, coming. Are you happy? Yeah. Will you ever tell your story? Will you try to make us understand? Can you show your inventory of the hearts that were broken in your hands? Oh, the one that finds himself in love with coming. She'll just put him on a shelf. That one called coming. She's so afraid true love will do her in. She masquerades, watching others lose and others win. Oh, coming, are you happy now?
Okay, we about to land this puppy. I'd like to give a special shout out to DJ Mario for coming through with the video at Kente Royal Gallery. Thank you, brother, for doing what you do. And this is how we do it here at Harlem Muse. We got interviews, we got artists, we break new music, and we talk to people on the street. And we come right at you, straight out of Harlem. Like, share, and comment. Let us know what you think. You can speak your mind, it's alright. We got thick skins over here at Harlem Muse, so tell us what you really think. Alright, till next time, remember, do what you have to do before you do what you want to do.